Hi guys, hello, MicheleMarieDalene. It is December 2nd, 2017, and of course I'm at McDonald's. I was just having some breakfast. I was really hungry. So I went to McDonald's here to get something to eat. And I wanted to let you know the renter's rebate did come in yesterday. I went down to the bank, I deposited it today. But they said it's going to take until Tuesday to clear because Saturday is not a business day. So just keep that in mind. Now, I was going to get a new computer with it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I'll explain why. First of all, the current Mac we use now is working. There's no real reason to replace it. It's just doing the job. Even though it's old and crufty, and it's been working fine for most things, so why replace it? What kind of Mac is it? It's an Intel Core 2 Duo Mac. Let's see if I get the speed right on this one. It is a 2006 model. It has 1.67 gigahertz processor speed, a front side bus speed of 667 megahertz. It has 2.5 gigabytes of RAM. Also has a 160 gigabyte internal hard drive, and it's running Snow Leopard, and which is 10.6.8, and that's the version we've been using to do all the videos. Except when I'm using the main camera, that one I use, that's the Power Max G5 that's used for that one. But the live streams uses the Intel Core 2 Duo Mac. So, what happened was I was trying to decide what kind of things to do with the money. And one of the things I'd like to get done, besides eventually fixing my broken tooth, which is still something I would like to do, but unfortunately, guess what? To fix that broken tooth is going to cost, according to the listing, it's going to take like 2 or 3 renters rebates, because I went and got $630 instead of the $700. If I had gotten the $700, that would be 3 renters rebates, and for the bridge or an implant. And right now I fixed the rough edges on the tooth by doing something that may seem kind of drastic, but it worked. I took an emery board and I actually filed on the rough edges in my on my tooth. It may sound stupid, but it did work. It's still a little rough. I didn't quite get this filed on as much as I'd like. Okay. Did you ever try to get emery board grit in your throat? I was really surprised actually how easy it was to do, and it didn't take much work. So, are we going to have a live stream on Wednesdays? Some people have asked me about that, and I haven't really made an absolute definition to say yes or no yet. We might, because the guy that was doing the sound effects and the DJ work on Thursday said he's free on Wednesday nights to do a proper show. And I said to him, well, as long as we're already on the same page with how the proper show is going to be done, there should be no problem. On Thursday, I was really cut off guard, and I never got a chance to really sit down and talk with him about his cues, his cueing cards, his cueing. See, when you do a live show or videotape show or whatever, you have what they call cue marks, which is used to determine, for example, where you're going to put your special sound effects, like your title intro music, your any kind of stingers and things like that. You have cue marks. Those are usually used more for pre-recording shows, but still, it can be useful. And of course you have your end theme music, which we never came up with a decision on what kind of music to use yet. I gave him some suggestions in the email. So he has some chance to look in his library and see if he can find some contents that would kind of meet the requirements. Like they can only do on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Well, I think Wednesday is possible, but I don't know how well it's gonna work. But we'll find out. We'll try it. So anyway, the point is the money came in. This is great. And it looks like everything for now is okay. One person said to me something a little bit off the cuff, but he said to me is, he finds me scary. I'm like, what? I'm not scary. He said, well, I thought you were a liberal. I said, liberal? Me? No, I'm not liberal. I'm not a hardcore conservative either. I'm kind of a moderate Republican. I try to look at things from both sides of the fence before making my decisions. Oh, yes. Donald Trump's Senate did pass the Senate version of the tax bill. And the House of Representatives passed their version of the new income tax reform bill. And now they need to kind of make sure that the two are in the same page. So there's going to be a reconciliation stage, and then Donald Trump's going to sign it. So that's cool. And I don't even understand why the Democrats didn't think this was a big deal. I mean, this is a big deal because, I know Democrats like to tax and spend. Look what they did to the state of Connecticut. They drove everybody out of the state of Connecticut. Really stupid state. You shouldn't have done that. Same thing with California. The new economy is going to make a difference. So we're going to be starting to see jobs come back here because there will be more reasons for companies to leave their money here in the United States than to take it overseas in some tax shelter. But you know what? We'll have to wait and see what happens because they're, I don't know. They're just stupid. They do all kinds of stupid things. Alright, so for now, I will hopefully on Tuesday I will come up with some ideas what to buy. But I have a plan. It's not perfect, but I'll throw it out here. One of the 630 clears, so they're going to take 400 of that and send it to PayPal credit. Then we're going to pay off the care credit in full, which is not much. It's like 100. It's like 130. Pay them off in full. That means that for next month, all I have to worry about is just paying PayPal, Capital One, and things like that. And I think I can do that. I'm not sure absolutely, but I think I can. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go. I'll see you on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And until then, see you later. Bye-bye.